Welcome to the Shopfront Theatre. I'm Julia Negus. I'm the producer for Theatre Absolute. We're a professional independent theatre company based here in Coventry, and I also co-founded this space, the Shopfront Theatre. We do lots of things here. We put on our own theatre plays, we support other theatre makers, as well as other community arts groups. But we kind of have lots of jobs, so I do the marketing, I do the accounts, I even run the bar here. Lots of things really, whatever needs doing. One of the really interesting things about the Shopfront Theatre, sort of being here on the street, is 9 years ago we never envisaged that this space would become something so special for so many people. We always wanted to just make our own theatre work, and then gradually over time more and more people contacted us about using the space for their own events. It could have been other theatre makers, but also other kind of projects and arts groups and organisations like the local history society from the community, all accessing the space for their own needs, which is brilliant. I mean, we've got 10 massive windows, and it's brilliant that every week you can always see something going on here.
Hi, I'm Chris O'Connell. I'm the Artistic Director and Writer for Theatre Absolute here at the Shopfront Theatre. This shop actually used to be a fish and chip shop back in the day. Where I'm standing now, it looks like it's a kind of a backstage area, but we've sort of improvised and made it to look like that. But actually this was the kitchen area where all the fat fryers stood, and there was a big chip sort of cutting machine over here and stuff like that. So we kind of founded the space really, I suppose, to think about some kind of provocation to ourselves culturally and also to the city. And so in association and partnership with Coventry City Council, we took over the space with that idea of trying to sort of suggest to people and influence, some thinking that you don't have to occupy some of the more traditional spaces, established theatre spaces that we've come to expect, and that you can actually take over different spaces and just do the work anyway, and that's what people have really responded to. And it's kind of helped us because, I mean, some of the stuff that we used to do was working in black box spaces, and we think about theatre in a very particular way. Whereas now, like, if I show you some more of the space out here, if you you imagine you're sort of standing here, like in the middle of the space, and you've got all of this here before you. You can use it in so many different ways. So we've made theatre in that cupboard over there. We've made interactions in the corners over there, in that sort of bit over there. We've played against these windows over here, so the audience looked out onto the street. We played in the round as well. We've done all kinds of things in the space, and so in a way, even though it's very limited and we only have 6 lights and a PA, we actually found ourselves being much more creative, and that some of the pieces of work we make are sometimes 5 minutes long, 15 minutes long, sometimes they're a bit more like a full-length play. It really depends how we feel, and we kind of mix it up. We go for 65, 70 people, sometimes we'll go for 25 people. It's really kind of up to us, which is a great, there's a real liberty in that, in the fact that we have so little, but actually we're really quite spontaneous and inventive with it.
At Theatre Absolute in the Shopfront Theatre, we're project funded, and we've recently been awarded some money to create some new work. So we've commissioned 9 writers to create some new theatre plays and kind of their responses on the world here in the Shopfront Theatre.
Yeah, which is really exciting for us. So we'd love you to come down and have a look at that work. If you're interested in the sort of things that we've been talking about, do make sure you come down and knock on the door and say hello to us, because we'd love to meet you and have a chat.